So yeah, thanks for those who participated um, in the pre-match preview yesterday, and thanks to Constantine Dante and Coachella, the CEO of Chelsea Perspective. Yeah, so now we are here to review the match today between Chelsea and Tottenham. It's another London derby, which ended two goals to nothing in favor of Chelsea. So it was a very good game for Chelsea. Chelsea had the possession in the beginning of the game, but by the end of the first half, they lost the possession to Tottenham. Tottenham had more possession from middle of the game to the end of first half, and then to the beginning of second half to the end of first half, they also had more possession. So Chelsea had played like that before, where they hold less of the ball, allow the opponents hold the ball, and then as a way of reducing pressure of themselves, and then try to be clinical in front of goal. So today it was very good. We had Trevor Chalobah with the opening goal at the 24th minute with a very powerful header, and then with an assist from Conor Gallagher. And then the second goal came in from Nicholas Jackson. Uh, Nicholas Jackson, after a shot from Cole Palmer, hit the bar, and then it's rebounded, and he had to. I think it was a free kick, yeah, free kick from Cole Palmer. So, and then Nicholas Jackson had to head the ball into the net. So that makes Nicholas Jackson um, reach 11 goals, 11 goals of the season, 11 league goals of the season. So not really bad. We so now we had young stars that make their debut and all that. So it was a very fantastic game from a Chelsea point of view, and it was an unfortunate situation for Tottenham. They've lost three games in a row. It's the first time they are losing three games in a row in this season. So sorry, since November. So I think whatever, but they lost three games in a row. So um, Chelsea had two young stars that made their senior debut from the academy. So we'll be looking at the game. We'll be looking at a little bit of news here and there. So it was fantastic to see the fans unveil um, a a banner for Conor Gallagher, which says Chelsea since birth. Absolutely, he's a proper Chelsea. His parents are Chelsea fan. He was born and raised a Chelsea fan, and it was a way of demonstrating against his potential sale. The fans don't want him to be sold at the end of the season, which is a good one. He's very key in the team, and it's gonna be good to have him around for stability and all that. So we we look into how the game unfold, all the events that unfold, Pochettino's reaction at the press conference, how he's becoming more defensive. But let's go into the game first. So we started as usual with the same formation I predicted yesterday, which is 4-3-2-1. 4-3-2-1 formation. Yeah, that was what we played. So and sorry, 4-2-3-1. Sorry, apologies. 4-2-3-1. So we have George Petrovic in goal, and then Marco Corella as the left back, Badiashile, Beno Badiashile, and Trevor Chalobah as centre back. Alfie Gilchrist as a right back, and then Moses Caicedo and Conor Gallagher at the midfield. At the pivot. Then Noni Madueke on the right wing, Cole Palmer at the middle of the midfield, and then Mohamed Modric as on the left wing, and then Nicholas Jackson, lone striker out front. So we played against Tottenham that also paraded the same formation of 4-2-3-1 as Chelsea. So like I said earlier, Chelsea got their first goal in the 24th minute through Trevor Chalobah, through a very powerful header. Then the second goal came from Nicholas Jackson. I think he was at the 64th minute. And so Tottenham dominated the game more. And it's not the first time we see something like that, where the opponent dominates the game more. So, and then we had on the bench, we have Marcos Bettinelli, Cesare Casade, David Washington, Zach Sturge, Jimmy Tarinin, Leo Casteldin, Josh Ko Achampong, Trike George, and Keanu Dyer. So both Josh Akepong and Jimmy Tariman made their debut. Who came in from the bench was Cesare Casade. So we had two academy young stars that make their debut today, and Josh Akepong really demonstrated some good moves. He was involved in some defensive activities, which I think he did quite well. For the short period of time he was on the pitch, yeah, he had confidence, and he was good. He was all over the place and was able to he made one very good defensive run. So shots on target, Tottenham Hotspur had Chelsea had five shots on target, Tottenham had three. Shots off target, Chelsea had nine, Tottenham had seven. Blocked shots, Chelsea had two, Tottenham blocked nine shots. Possession, Chelsea 39, um, Tottenham Hotspur 61. So corner kicks, four, Chelsea four, Tottenham nine. Offsides, Chelsea one, Tottenham two. Fouls, Chelsea 12, Tottenham 16. Yellow cards, Chelsea 0, Tottenham 1. It was very fantastic that we didn't even get a yellow card. That's a very good one. So, throw-ins, Chelsea had 12 throw-ins, Tottenham has 21. Crosses, Chelsea had 7 crosses, Tottenham has 26. And then counter attacks, Chelsea had 2, Tottenham had 1. Goalkeeper saves, Chelsea goalkeeper saved 3 shots, and then Tottenham saved 2. Tottenham goalkeeper saved 2. Goal kicks, Chelsea had 12 goal kicks, Tottenham had 9. Yeah, so um, with this result, Chelsea has climbed one more step up the table, eighth position with 51 points. Tottenham is still fifth with 60 points and number 5 on the table. So it's very good in a build up to our next game. We are looking to be able to make it to Euro. This is good for our confidence. So looking at Pochettino, the fact that they were able to come back against Aston Villa and got a winning goal that wasn't allowed to stand due to VAR error. And then today they were able to get a clean sheet and win 2 goals to nothing. So when he was interviewed on the pitch, immediately, that's before the press conference, immediately after the game, I had him say stuff like um, he can't be judged for now. He can be assessed with the situation, and he is always retracing the fact that he doesn't really have much say over having Conor Gallagher remain in the team. That he doesn't have a say over that, but he actually wants it to. So that is to show how much of a lack of a control he has. So looking at the player rating, Josh Petrovic was rated 7.3 over 10. Arthur Gilchrist was rated 6.8. He came out on the 85th minute, was replaced by Josh Akpong. And then Trevor Chalobah was rated 7.1. Bernard Badiashile was rated 7.2. He was really good today. No barrier error. Mark Cucurella was also very fantastic. He was rated 7.1. Moises Caicedo was rated 6.9. He was extremely busy today. Conor Gallagher was rated 7.7. Nani Madueke was rated 7.5. And then Cole Palmer 7.1. Cole Palmer should have been on the score sheet, but he wasn't clinical today. Mihailo Modric. I love one very fantastic pass he threw up for Jackson. That Jackson was unable to score the goal. He tried to put it in between the legs of the goalkeeper, and it went through, but a Tottenham defender cleared it off the line. That was a very good run. So Mihailo Modric was removed at the 75th minute, and so he came out on the 75th minute, and he was rated 7.5. So Nicholas Jackson was rated 7.8 over 10. He played till the 90th minute before he was substituted, and he was replaced by Jimmy Taureni. So, and Milo Modric was replaced by Cesare Casade. So today, well, takeaway from it was that they were very committed. They also played very well. They fought very hard. The game was very interesting. Though Tottenham wasn't clinical at all. I don't know. They had a very poor run of games. I don't know why that happened. Chelsea is really improving. And well, thinking about Pochettino, I was just thinking that okay, if this guy gets released at the end of the season, who's next? And who is gonna come that can actually work with these kids, that can actually build them? Excuse me. Who can actually build them like the way Pochettino is doing? I don't know. I don't know who can, because the guy is he's trying to his defense has always been that uh, people, it takes a while to be able for a coach to be able to introduce his philosophy. He's always saying that. So who is that coach that can actually um, get that philosophy introduced on time? And then I also think the news about what's his name, Antonio Conte, the news about Antonio Conte offering himself to Chelsea. Yeah, I think it's true. I think he actually did that because I had the ESPN pundits, they discussed it today, and if he wasn't legit, they wouldn't have been talking about it, and they felt Conte, according to his history, might not be able to handle this crop of young players that we have. He always wants his own players, you know. So, and the kind of Chelsea had spent money already. You know, Chelsea had spent money already, and because Chelsea had spent money already, they want results. So if we are getting any players online and those players cannot perform immediately, sorry, if we're getting any coach and he cannot utilize these players immediately, then it's going to be very disastrous. So it's much better to, I think it's much better to allow Poch finish his contract. Yeah, I think, or we want to get back to Champions League. I think this team is going to get better next season. Hopefully, if they're able to get all the injured players, they're able to get them fit, then he will have more option. Okay, we have more option. So um, I think it makes sense for us to stick with Poch. That's my own view for continuity. At least let him run down that contract. He can be better next season because bringing who are we bringing next, and then can the person be able to uh, can the person be able to deliver the results? The answer is your guess is as good as mine. Nobody knows. So he felt very bad about being judged. He felt he's not supposed to be judged by this situation, and he looks like he doesn't really care no more if he gets fired or not. So yeah, it's true. He doesn't really care. But then I think they should not try to frustrate him. Um, let's just stick with him and see how it goes. Hopefully, we can make Europe next season. If we do, it will be very good. And then hopefully they can get those players fit. I think next season will be much better. Yeah, and then we'll be able to blameless. Thank you very much. If you're watching from any part of the world, leave your comments and oh, good evening. Thank you very much, Rich Money Makers. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Big up Chelsea FC Jingles. And we won with 14 injury. Yeah, absolutely. We won with 14 injury. Yeah. That's what I was saying. That by next season, the team will get better. We're gonna get better. If we can get those player fit, we'll get better for sure. And I think we should cut Pochettino some slack and let him stabilize that team. Yeah, and he's made some mistakes, but everybody made mistake. Owners made mistake too. So let's cut him some slack. Let's let him finish his contract so we can have that continuity. That's my view. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rich Money Makers. It means a lot to see you here. Um, so I was just about wrapping up. I appreciate you so much. So I have to run now. So thank you everyone for watching. See you for the preview of our next match. Have a very good night and have a good day. Have a good night from here. Have a good day wherever you are. Thank you once again, Rich Money Makers. I appreciate you. So see you another time. I have to run now. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, thank you. Poch is doing okay. We are nearly got Euro. Great. Thank you so much. See you again. Thank you. Sorry, I had to run to catch up with someone, something at the airport. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you. Have a good night. Yeah.